go. A nice crappie. Nice. Oh yeah, crappie. Oh, went down there. That's quick. Is this a crappie? Crappie, crappie, crappie? Crappie! Yes! Yes! Crappie! Instant hookup. Nice. Got ourselves a nice crappie right here. Quality little crappie. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, I hope you all enjoyed that awesome fish catching action right there. Here we have the fillets from those crappies. And if you want to see how I fillet these, I have a video that I made a while back on how to fillet crappie. And I will attach that in the description below, and as well as look for the card above. So we got our crappie here. Nice beautiful meat on them. And this is going to be a simple recipe, and we're going to start off by giving these a quick pat dry. Okay, this is going to be a very simple recipe that we're going to do, and we're just going to need a couple ingredients. We're going to start off with one egg. We're going to use some of this Satiran's fish fry seasoned mix, which is delicious all on its own, but we're going to use that as our flour base. And it's going to have all the seasoning and spices that we need just to give this some extra flavor. Finally, we're also going to use some of these chickpea crumbs. Basically what that's going to do is just going to give it that crunch. I always enjoy a good fish fry where it's got that good crunch to it. So this will do the trick. So we have all our ingredients laid out here in a nice line, ready to be used. On the side we got some french fries cooking. These are just regular frozen french fries, since my wife wanted some of that. So we're going to start to cook those in the oil first. And then we're going to use that same pan for our fish fry. So let's get started. We're going to start off by putting our fish fillets in the seasoned mix first, and basically we're just going to dredge it in there. And we're going to dip it in the egg. And if you want to, you can give this a little extra kick, you can double dip these if you wanted to. Double dip them back into the seasoned mix and then back into the egg. And then we're just going to cover these up with the chickpea crumbs. Now you're going to have to excuse my technique here, since I'm actually working with one hand while holding the camera with the other. There's better ways to do this, and one of the better ways would be to get a small Ziploc bag and fill that up with the crumbs, and then you can just throw your fish in there and then just shake it up. But this worked out for the first time. Alright, so let's get this fillet into the oil, and this is on a medium heat, and then you got about a 1/4 inch of oil there. And now we're gonna get started on the next one. Same thing, dredge it in the mix, dip it in the egg, and finish it off with the breadcrumbs. And you'll see here that it is best to just shake it up, as I learned. You just put it in there and then just shake it up and it'll stick to it. And that works great. We'll put it right there next to the other fillet. You don't want to overcrowd these. You definitely don't want to be doing more than like 2 or 3 at a time. So we're just going to do a third one here. It's going to fit in there just fine. And ideally what you want to do is, as you've got one batch cooking, you're going to set up the next batch so that as one batch finishes, you got the next batch ready to go. Now these fillets are pretty thin, as crappie fillets usually are. So these are only going to take about 2 minutes per side, and all you're looking for is just for them to get like a golden brown color on each side. And you'll see that with the chickpea breadcrumbs, they'll give it that crunch factor. By the way, if you don't have one of these, do yourself a favor and get one. These are these little mesh screens, little wire mesh screens that they're very cheap, and whenever you're frying any kind of food, just put it on there. It's gonna prevent a lot of that oil splatter, and you can still see the food inside cooking. All right, it's been about a little over a minute now, and we're gonna give these a little flip, see how they're doing. And again, sorry, I'm doing this with one hand, so it's not the best job, but there we go. See, you can see the color change there, starting to turn nice, little light brown color. And you can see when I flip them over that they seem almost kind of a bit stiff. That's the binding of the chickpea crumbs as they cook in the hot oil, giving them like that crunchy exterior. Alright, we gave these another flip, and as you can see, they've got that golden brown color. And we're just going to take these out, and I'm going to put them right on top of the french fries that we cooked a little earlier, that are also nice and golden brown. So we took one batch out, and we've got another batch ready to go. Alright, here's the finished product right there, and I'm going to break a piece off just to show you how delicious this looks and is. It's got that beautiful all white meat in there, and you see that nice crunch on the outside. Look at that. This looks awesome. And of course I couldn't break that off without eating it myself just to give it a try. And it's damn good. Okay, here we go. So we've got our crappie fillets, our golden brown french fries, and we made a little couscous there, just for a little healthy alternative, and a nice dollop of tartar sauce. There you go. So this is a nice little dinner for me and my wife. Hope you enjoyed this. Give this a like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. See you guys.